evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. Today is Tuesday, August 27th, 2019. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, the Airplane Pilots and Owners Association is planning a big event in Tullahoma, and we'll tell you why the Tennessee Department of Health is concerned about vaping products. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6. Don't stop believing, Tullahoma. Faithfully, Tullahoma Parks and Rec is excited to welcome back Journey Resurrection, a Journey tribute band that will perform free for the public Friday, September the 6th at Fraser McEwen Park at 7 p.m. The wheel in the sky will keep on turning, so bring your chairs and blankets. Cold drinks and food will be on hand, and you can have it any way you want it. We'll see you there, rain or shine. Resurrection, a Journey tribute band in Tullahoma. Friday, September 6th at Fraser McEwen Park.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. Check out the 2018 Ford F-150 as low as $34,739. That's Russell Barnett Ford on 41A in Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
My wife Jackie has always been the life of the party, but things changed when she couldn't be as active anymore.
They told me I needed a double knee replacement.
It's not as big a deal as it used to be, but she still needed to go to rehab.
I was amazed at how good the therapists were at Life Care. They took really good care of me.
They took excellent care of her. And now she's back doing the things she loves, and that makes everyone happy.
Life Care Center of Tullahoma wants you to get active and live well.
Welcome back. As the Center for Disease Control and Prevention is investigating a cluster of severe pulmonary disease among people who use e-cigarettes or vape, with more than 150 cases reported to date in 16 states, the Tennessee Department of Health is asking healthcare providers across the state to report any cases of suspected serious respiratory illness they treat among patients who use electronic cigarettes or other vaping devices. State epidemiologist Dr. Tim Jones said, quote, "We expect to find cases of this illness in Tennessee. We'll investigate any cases reported here to look for common factors and collect information on specific components or brands of vaping products that may be the source of the illness," end quote.
TDH is asking Tennessee healthcare providers to be on the lookout for patients with severe respiratory symptoms who report vaping in the weeks before they got sick. Also, patients who have had symptoms including cough, shortness of breath, and fatigue, with symptoms growing worse over a period of days or weeks before admission to the hospital. Other symptoms may include fever, chest pain, nausea, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Most of the cases are among adolescents and young adults. TDH issued a public health advisory on the risks posed by vaping, juuling, and use of other electronic nicotine delivery products in December 2018, and continues to urge caution to Tennesseans of all ages who use or are considering the use of electronic nicotine delivery systems.
With the inaugural Exit 111 Festival just 6 weeks away, festival goers are providing concert goers with information to allow them to enjoy the event with little stress, such as the release of festival maps where attendees can lay out weekend plans, and the updated map which includes campsite locations and the festival grounds. Also, Exit 111 has announced they will offer a cashless option for the festival. This will allow all attendees who sign up to make purchases securely with their wristband simply by registering it with their payment information.
Produced by C3 Presents and AC Entertainment, this marks the first ever event beyond Bonnaroo to utilize the farm. Exit 111 weekend passes and single day tickets are on sale now via the festival's website, exit111festival.com, or available locally at the Rooster radio offices in Tullahoma. Children under 10 are free with paid accompanied adult. And if you can't make it out to the new festival, news leaders Philip Scoggins and myself will be on the farm with news reports and highlights from the weekend. And after these messages, we'll be right back.
The wait is finally over. The all-new redesigned Ford Ranger is back at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Stop and test drive one today at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Cool off at Southern Middle Tennessee's newest water park, Tullahoma's Splash Island. Fun for all ages. 3 25-foot water slides, lazy river, fun water features for toddlers, tasty food items available. All this and more, only $5 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 to 9 p.m. Sundays 1 to 6. Join the fun at Tullahoma's Splash Island.
Welcome back. Tom Corrigan spoke recently with Carla Smith from the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association about a big fly-in the organization is planning in Tullahoma.
Sounds like you're going to upset things out at the airport.
I'm going to upset things up at the airport.
What's going to be going on out there?
Well, again, we're going to be turning it into a mini convention for pilots and aviation enthusiasts. We will be setting up about a 100 to 200 foot structure tent. We'll have about 72 vendors and your typical convention pipe and drape 10 by 10 booth, which is already sold out with a waiting list, which speaks volumes for Tullahoma. People are excited to be here. So we'll have a convention hall type setup there where you can go through and talk to representatives from headsets to insurance to financing aircraft to other new safety features that are going on with in aviation, and a lot of our fun, neat nonprofits such as Pilots and Paws help fly dogs, rescue dogs around the country to new owners. So it's a lot of interesting, exciting things will be happening in the exhibit hall. Also during this time frame, we're going to have lots of seminars and classes going on, not just for your current pilots to learn what's going on in aviation, but for folks who are thinking about wanting to learn to fly. There will be classes for them as well and seminars that they can sit in on and learn about potentially getting their pilot's license and joining folks flying in the air. Yeah. We'll also have some career-related seminars as well. So if you are looking for a career, there is a pilot shortage. And so we would love to ask you to come and just sort of listen and just think about the possibilities of having a career in aviation.
You mean if I wanted to start off and learn how to be a pilot, I could get a job?
We could get it. You would get you a job. We will get you a job.
Full time?
Full time.
Well, that's interesting. I don't often hear much of anything about it being an available career path.
It is. It's very much so. There's a large push right now for pilots and especially women in aviation. There's a big need.
And there's one aspect that I hadn't heard much about either. You mentioned, you used the term something like preserving the right to fly. Is there a problem there in terms of restricting?
There is. We've had some issues come up from having to redo basic med, which was making it more difficult for folks to get their pilot's license and to qualify to become a pilot. And then also one of the things that we were working really hard at AOPA was against the privatization of ATC, air traffic control. We didn't really want to see air traffic control to go to a corporate organization. We wanted to stay in place how it is working really well.
And universities, you're expected to be represented among your vendors.
Yes, sir. MTSU and other Auburn and other organizations like that, colleges will be on hand to talk
Auburn, offers a...
Mm-hmm. They do. Auburn has one of the top ones in the country, yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
They just opened opened a satellite university in Gulf Shores, Alabama, as a matter of fact. Strictly aviation.
What have you got in the way of the major commercial events that might be coming out of this? Is there anything in particular?
There's going to be some really neat things for folks to do. We are going to have a STOL competition, invitational, which is a short landing and takeoff competition. So we've got folks coming in that are going to be able to take off and land in a really short amount of time. It's really fascinating to watch. We're going to do it on the grass runway in front of the terminal.
Runway
We're going to use the grass runway for that, yes sir. So that's going to be really fascinating to see. We're also going to have some aerial acts. Lee Louderback and his P-51 Mustang is going to do an aerial demonstration on Friday evening and on Saturday around noon. And Jeremy Holt is going to come in his Pitts, a little biplane, and also do an aerial performance for us. Now, Friday night, weather permitting, what we're really excited about is the Great Lakes Drone Company is going to come and do a nighttime drone show for us. They're the folks that did the Super Bowl drone show, if you saw that during the Super Bowl. But Great Lakes is going to come. We're going to have about a 100-ship drone night show on Friday night.
Well, and it sounds like they're terrific competitors, but are we going to have room for both?
We're going to have room for both. That's the goal here, is to find a good common ground where both drones and general aviation can work together. And the ultimate goal is to keep everybody safe and protected. So we're on a path of being able to do both and trying to help keep the drone pilots and the drone community educated on how to safely operate the drones.
Are those two communities going to be able to get along? Is that feasible?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll be right back with more News Leader on 6.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The local Horseplay organization is hosting a fundraiser next month. Jim spoke with 3 of the event organizers.
Pleased to have joining us on the set now some folks from Horseplay, who's a therapeutic riding organization here in Coffee County. To my left is Loretta Christian.
Yes.
Got that right. And tell me who you brought with you today. You've been here before, I think.
Yes, sir. I've been here several times. I'm becoming a pro.
You sure are. You sure are.
Well, we're scheduled a barn dance in September at the Pavilion in Wiseman Park to raise money for Horseplay to build a handicap accessible bathroom. Right now, the boys and girls have to use a portable pot. And anyone who gets into a portable pot knows it's bad enough for anybody that's not handicapped to get inside it, but for a child that's handicapped, they have to be lifted out of their wheelchairs and put in there, and then they have to have their parent in there, and then they have to be lifted to be taken out.
And you're going to build this at your facility?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We need a handicap accessible bathroom.
Sure.
And so we're putting on a barn dance, and it's to raise funds for the building of the bathroom. And we're going to have live music by South Jackson Street Band. Miss Peggy Burton has worked with us about that. And Joe Orr's going to supply an auctioneer for a live auction. And we've got 2 or 3 nice items already. We've got a Bud Light neon sign to auction off if anybody needs something for their man cave. And we have a whiskey barrel and a rocking chair from Jack Daniels. And we got several other items.
That could work in a man cave as well.
Yes, or a she shed.
Yeah, that's she shed, yes.
Yeah, and we're going to sell concessions. We've got tickets for sale. Couples are $25 a piece, and singles are $15. Children 11 to 15, $8. Children 10 and under get in free. And we're going to have concessions for sale. And it's going to start around, the people can start coming in about 5, and it'll last until 8:30, unless Miss Peggy and them feels like playing a little bit longer.
Okay.
And that's about it.
And this is, I don't think we told them what the date was.
Oh, September the 21st.
Okay. All right. This is a great band. I mean, I know that folks are going to be enjoying it. Okay, tell me your name again.
My name's Cora Bailey.
Cora Bailey. And what is your role in the horseplay organization?
Well, I usually I help groom the horses, bathe them, put their tack on, and sometimes I help walk them around the arena before the kids start getting on.
I see. And so I assume in that role you're a volunteer with the organization?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How'd you get involved in that to begin with?
Well, my sister at about 13, she started getting into horses, and she started wanting to help with horses before she got a horse, and so we started horseplay to help.
Okay, all right. PJ, what is your role in this?
Well, I started off as a volunteer and leading the horses with the children on the horse, or side walker, because safety is paramount when you've got these challenged children on the horses. And then they invited me to be a member of the board, so I'm now one of the board members, like Loretta, on the horseplay board, and we direct the funds and processes for horseplay.
I'm guessing that this is a huge deal for these children that are involved in this program, because most of them are handicapped to the extent they can't do a lot of things. But this this therapeutic riding program is proven to be something that really helps these kids a lot. Isn't that not true?
It's fun. Our last session, we had a young man that didn't want to get on the horse. Once he got on the horse, he didn't want to get off the horse.
I bet. Go ahead.
Well, it brightens their whole day. They come in, grins are ear to ear when they see their horse. They get to help groom the horse, get familiar with the horse, and then they get to ride about 45 minutes. And it's amazing. It helps their muscle core, and it also helps their mental capacity, because they direct the horse. They hold the reins, and they tell him to go and to stop. And the more advanced kids will take on trail rides and walk through the 17 acres. They'll have the adult leader and the side walkers, but the child feels like he's in control, and it really helps.
And what age are these children who are involved in the program?
4 to 18.
4 to 18. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for coming by today. Really a
great
program,
us.
and I hope you have tremendous success with this. I bet you do. More newsletter is coming up in a moment.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Chevrolet GMC in Winchester. Select Silverados will receive supplier pricing and $6,500 in rebates only at Russell Barnett Chevrolet GMC on the bypass in Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community, because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
Welcome back. Fran Gray with the Southern Middle Tennessee Alzheimer's Association stopped by our studios recently to tell us about the Purple Out Week planned for September.
Well, we're hoping to make Alzheimer's a memory. And so today we are here to talk about our Purple Out Week, which is coming up in September. We have a week that was started by the Court Clerks of Tennessee. Years ago, they decided to adopt Alzheimer's Tennessee as their charity of choice.
How fabulous.
It is. And so clerks all over the state have initiated a Purple Out Week, and we are thrilled about that, and we want to encourage.
And which week is that?
I'm going to tell you.
I'm sorry.
We are excited because we continually are trying to raise awareness of services and support for families who are affected by Alzheimer's and all the related dementias.
And it gets bigger every year.
There's someone being diagnosed just about every 67 seconds.
Wow.
So we all of us are touched in some way. If it's not our family, it's somebody we know for sure, or ourselves. So September 16th through 20th is Purple Out Week, and on the 16th it's Go Purple, and with that we are encouraging people to decorate their cars or their offices. And today I have brought a purple ribbon. The ribbon itself was donated by the Steversons, who are the new owners of the flower shop, and Janie Pack, the former owner of the flower shop, made this beautiful bow, and we will have these in our office if anybody would like to have one.
And how much are
we
they?
suggest a donation of $5, and this will help. You can put it on your car. It might blow off, but I would suggest you put it on your mailbox or on the door of your office.
I think it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And we have mixed orange in because we are Alzheimer's Tennessee, and the purple, of course, is the color which represents Alzheimer's, and orange for Tennessee.
It's beautiful.
And so we are very happy and grateful to the Steversons and to Janie, and her sister Julie is also going to be tying some bows.
They'll be at your office.
Yes, at 207 North Jackson Street. We hope to have a lot of them ready for Purple Out Week. We are proud to be part of the state of Tennessee, and everything that we raise stays in Tennessee.
That's the beauty of it,
yes.
Honestly, because so many charities, they're going all over the place. Well, this is for our people.
That's right, and that's why Alzheimer's Tennessee came into being, because they wanted to serve people in Tennessee. So we do. We have 6 offices now across the state, and we are just very honored to care for people and educate people about Alzheimer's and the other dementias. Our office here in Tullahoma serves all of South Central Tennessee. So I'm on the road and in the office.
You're very busy, I know.
I really enjoy it, though. It's fun to meet people and to try to find out how we can help support them and meet their needs. Now, on Tuesday, it's Purple Memory Day. And on that day, which is September 17th, we pay tribute to a loved one. We can do that by remembering them. People could make a donation if they wanted to. But another really good way is to reach out to someone who is caregiving and support them in whatever way. If it's just to be a shoulder to lean on, if it's offering to take care of their loved ones so they can have some time out.
Get groceries,
right,
whatever.
Get groceries, take a nap, take a walk, just something to break up their day and their caregiving time. And then Wednesday, September 18th, is Eat Purple and Play Purple.
Well,
and I was talking to John. He said, what are we going to eat? Well, we could
have a beet salad.
We could have a beet salad. Yes,
purple
it's so
onions,
good for you. Purple
which are
onions.
Always good for you.
Grapes are good.
Oh, grapes are wonderful.
Blueberries are one of the best fruits you can eat. They're antioxidants and they're good for your brain. And then Thursday, the 19th, is Sock Out Alzheimer's Day.
Oh, sock out! You got to have purple socks.
And we have
several
models, but these are this year's purple socks. They're clean. These are mine, and if you can get a good shot of them, it has the TriStar, the orange with the 3 stars of Tennessee on them. And we ask everybody to wear these. They can buy these online or at our office at 207 North Jackson. And last but not least, you can order a Purple Out shirt. This is this year's Purple Out shirt. Looks like a car tag, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And you can get one of these again online at alzheimerstennessee.org and order that. And we're just really excited to have this cute shirt. We also have some short-sleeved ones that are a gray with the purple tag on it. So those are 5 ways, and I'm sure
that's wonderful.
We have a lot of creative people.
And it starts on the 16th of September and goes that week.
16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include representatives of the Tullahoma Senior Citizen Center who are putting on a craft show. We'll have the Tullahoma Animal Shelter's Doggy of the Month, and we'll get a glimpse of several acts coming to South Jackson Civic Center. All that and more on this week's Living.
Stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
The wait is finally over. The all-new redesigned Ford Ranger is back at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Stop and test drive one today at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Ah, the glory days. Running to daylight on the gridiron and chasing a ball with a mind of its own. Cheering the team to victory and marching to the beat of your own drum. Memories that last a lifetime. But sometimes we're reminded of our glory days in ways we'd rather forget. Get back in the game. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live and play well.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1943 at 104 degrees. The record low was in 1945 at 50 degrees. Average high on this day is 88, and the average low is 64. Storms are in the forecast for tonight with a low of 66. Partly cloudy weather expected on Wednesday with a high of 83 and a low of 56, and sunny weather returning to the forecast for Thursday with a high of 82 and a low of 57. And we want to remind you folks that the Harton Regional Medical Center, rather Tennova Harton's telephones are out of order and have been all day. And if your call is an emergency and you need to get in touch with them, call 911 and they can get you in touch with Harton.
That's right. And also wanted to let our viewers know that Tullahoma's own Justice Sheffield will be making his second start of the MLB season tomorrow against the New York Yankees, who is the team that actually traded him to Seattle. So, Justice, we're rooting for you, and go get them Yankees.
Absolutely. I used to be a Yankee fan, but now I think I'm a Mariners fan.
That's right. That's right.
Support that hometown guy.
That's right.
That's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for News Leader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.